men with big d in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out.
Name change, and it says female on my ID.
And I don't explain. I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever they orientation is. A boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me, I'm butt naked. So I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here.
Alright, don't forget, before we react to this video, if you like what you see, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and share the video. Also subscribe. Let's go ahead and react to this bizarre situation where a woman got kicked out of Gold's Gym for confronting a trans woman in the female's bathroom. We know how this is going to play out. Let's go, baby.
Lesbian singer and songwriter Tish Hyman said her Gold's Gym membership was terminated after she confronted a trans woman who was staring at her naked body while they were in the locker room. And instead,
I don't care how much this delusional person try to perk his chest out like that, but listen, you looking like a whole man right now. Them hormones ain't working. They not working. Sorry. You need to pay for surgery. This ain't working for you.
the staff coming to her aid, they called the police and had both of them escorted off the property.
He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
And now, after Gold's Gym kicked her out for speaking up, she's calling for a full boycott of Gold's Gym. And the internet is definitely picking sides.
Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym. And I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me, I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here?
I gotta laugh though, but I know that was probably a little bit strange for him. Nah, I gotta laugh at that right there. How does an establishment even allow something like that? Imagine a little girl being in there. She would really feel uncomfortable no matter how delusional this person wants to paint themselves. That just doesn't make sense. We gotta do better, I'm telling y'all. We gotta do better. This is by far ridiculous.
He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody has their own things, and I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightphobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms? Because it ain't right. The way I feel right now. And don't come into my comments about he gay, he ain't looking at you. I don't give a fuck, bro.
To make a trans bathroom is even more diabolical. I say this, right? If you got the full body change, like the full body change, voice sounds different, you all the way, then I mean, you can't use the men's bathroom at that point, right? Even though I don't agree with it, but I mean, to make a whole new bathroom for them, nah, you giving them way too much now.
It's about a feeling, yo. Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched or been through some shit, you won't understand that feeling. And you've never been a little girl.
I began using hormones this year in February.
Oh man, this guy's I don't know what to say, but this is like right now he's talking to TMZ, so you know TMZ gonna pander to this right here, right? They like to use anything controversial that's gonna stir things up. They like to rage bait. I started to realize that recently.
And I actually relinquished that information to her about,
smiling,
you know,
look.
name change, and it says female on my ID and hormones. And I mean, I'm registered as a female with the gym. So,
And so, look, from her perspective, I'm just wondering if you see her perspective. She's
Go
saying
ahead.
that she's looking at you, say, in a towel, and you still have
she's seeing
male
male
genitalia, and, you know, you may be transitioning, but could you understand her being uncomfortable?
well, I certainly do not understand it, but I do get the notion of the fear mongering that she's perpetuating.
What? There's no fear mongering. She's not perpetuating anything. It is you. You understand what I'm saying? For you to say you don't understand it, what is it that you don't understand? You got your penis imprint. She can see that right there. You're only taking hormones. That's all you're doing, which is only going to change your physical slowly, little by little. Give you man boobs, make you look softer, pause, change your voice a little bit, maybe even stop growing facial hair. I don't know how that works. What is it? Estrogen that they're taking? But either way.
The truth in the moment is far from what she is purporting it to be. Literally every time that she's done that, I've had women in the locker room comforting me because of how aggressive she was towards me. I feel like this had to
That's
happen
crazy.
in order for people to learn about trans. It's like it's a thing. We're here. We're going anywhere. We've been here for thousands of years.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
He make it seem like they're aliens and they came from another planet, which they probably did. So you know what? Y'all could get back on that shit, pause, and sail away. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man.
There's like 10 species of animals on Earth that do this too.
How he even knew to look for animals that do this? How would you even know to... Where do you start with that? I mean, their way of thinking, their mindset is super diabolical. But that right there, him saying that the females were comforting him. Now, if he ain't had no lipstick, because the only thing that allowed him in that room was lipstick and his delusional brain. He's not even a woman or look like a woman. And they are pandering to that. We got to do better, y'all.